get on the ship, Mr. Henry is still sitting exactly where he was before, next to Bill and Yelper, and Grigor sits next to them while, sorry, I keep forgetting the names I made up for. Vippy and Har are inconsolable. And Bill goes, "What the fuck?" And he like, he feels hurt.
They're only inconsolable if someone's trying to console them, which none of us are.
Well, you have to do something with them. They can't stay on the bridge because they're too inconsolable.
Well, they're consolable, so put them in the gel. Put them in the Jello.
Yeah. See, this guy gets it.
Oh, I mean, come. Maybe your tears can soften our hot tub.
Is Rixel going to take them?
Yeah, I'll take them.
As he approaches, Vippy goes like this, like, "Pick me up."
I will.
We hold you like the sing cry. And you hold, and Har, you just hold his hand as you walk off towards the jacuzzi. Towards like two little kids.
It wouldn't be an Eimer mission if we didn't have at least one casualty, isn't that right, Bob?
We got 3.
Says it in front of us.
We have stocked up for several.
You guys didn't take Vale's body, did you? I should be writing down whose bodies you had.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, I didn't see
only
that one.
Drazzle knew about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so you have Mr. Henry's body.
Yes,
One of
and
them.
we have...
Or one of the Mr. Henrys, and then you have Droopsy's body.
And then we have the Dragonian that we bought. We
bought.
We bought.
You didn't even hunt it. Okay, cool.
This is fine. I want us to feel good about this.
Rixel, in your pocket here. What's going on, mommy?
I'll with like the one that's holding that the child. I'll just kind of like rub it.
That tickles. What's going on? I can't say. It just tickles. It just tickles.
I will continue to pet it as I walk towards the jacuzzi room because my hands are full.
Bob, did you get rid of all the orbs you gathered? Were you like shooting them all away as target practice? Okay, just making sure. Well, Bill is standing in the bridge and he's like, I mean, this is. I didn't know Droopsy was so bad.
I didn't know Droopsy.
How did she look? How was it?
She died in a lot of pain.
Oh God!
Just
Did you get to play the flute one last time?
If you could call that horrible display playing a flute, then yeah.
Beautiful.
You got to play all 14 inches of it.
Finest flute player in all of Channel 9 space.
Then Channel 9 must have not good flute players.
Doesn't, no. Well, one more. We just gotta go to the space station. We'll still be able to put on a concert.
How many are on the space station?
Just 2.
If you would not mind, as we take our way there, if you could please rate us on the Space Google. A 5-star rating
champ.
would be appreciated. We are, I believe, fulfilling our responsibilities very well.
You know, I might be giving you a better review if you get my dog Yelper some milk.
You hear that, Drazel?
I've got some leftover space cow blood inside of me.
What about
Shoot it on the floor.
Do you guys got any worms?
No, we sold them all. We sold them all in between sessions.
You guys got any draconian meat? No, it's too convenient. Well, if you can get my dog Yelper something to eat, he's really hungry. And he needs his strength for the concert.
Rixel, give him the old Har special. Or what was the one that died? Dripsy?
Dripsy's the one that died.
Give him the Dripsy special.
As you give that order, you see on the view screen, it's Corentin Durand, and he's in like the woods, and there's like a weird like roadside attraction behind him. What is that roadside attraction?
It doesn't matter. I've turned off the video feed already. Damn pop-ups. Comes back again after that. God damn it.
What roadside attraction has Corentin brought his son
to? The world's smallest ball of yarn.
This place sucks. Is everything going right in Channel 9 space?
Yep. Turns it off again.
Turn it back on, and in the background you hear Bernie like, I hate it in here. I don't want to look at the dumb fucking yarn. You look at the yarn, Bernie. Look at the yarn. Feel big. Feel big for once. Feel like a man. I'm not a man. I'm a blah. Oh God, I fucking hate this. Are you guys almost done over there?
Yeah, we only have 1 or 2 more bodies left to figure out.
What?
Like, Captain, your son really needs to go to school. I mean, we've learned anything from this mission.
School is just gonna mess him up.
The importance of
I didn't go to
education.
school.
He could be sucking space cowtail before long.
Don't tell me how to raise my boy.
He wants his son to grow up in Sin Station 6.
Anyway, just finish the job and pick me up.
Yeah,
Nephew, let me talk to my nephew. Nephew, Bernie, is everything okay? Give me the signal.
I don't even know how to talk properly. My dad is holding me back. Yeah, well, I'm holding me back. You tried to change the map once, and I think, you know, we're not going to do this again, all right? We're not going to go over this again. Just finish your job, and then come pick us up, okay? We're getting on the ship now.
Turn it off again.
Bob turns it back on, but just on audio. Bernie, I will come and save you.
Please!
We're going to the smallest ball of tinfoil next.
I hang up, or Corentin hangs up the phone. And so now you have to go to the space station.
I turn it back on again. Then I turn it off.
On the way to get food, I will, for this man's dog, I will like hit the door to open the jacuzzi room, and I will just chuck these children in.
One lands upside down in the jacuzzi.
Good.
And they're flailing as the door shuts. Jesus Christ.
And I go to prepare the body.
Okay. So, do you guys go towards the space station?
Yeah.
The Eimer lifts off from the grass and it knocks.
Wait,
some
hold
dust.
on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If we couldn't skip the milking of the cow, we need to hear the preparation of the body.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, no, let's do it.
I skin it first using a
Wait,
fillet
which body
knife.
is this?
This is the fresh
body?
one, the freshest. Yeah, the
one that needed milk.
just.
She still has some
I don't want it to look. I'll cut off
on
the
it.
head first. I'll grab a big double hand.
Milk pours out of its esophagus, is it? Oh yeah, and the
I'll
face is
siphon
still
that
covered.
off. I'll make it. I'll put the milk in a Dixie cup just in case someone wants it later, and just
The dog wanted milk.
yeah. I'll just throw the head. Can't use the. Oh no, I'll
Yeah,
put
give
the
it some
eyeballs
milk.
out. I'm in an eyeball mood from earlier, and I'll just spoon those out and pop them in. You need those fresh, and then after it's filleted, I'll put some Sabarian smelling salts on it for flavor.
Just
And
because
then
they have an alien name, don't make them an alien spice.
Where do you think Sabaro came from?
Sabaros Italian spices.
Planet Italy.
And then I will using some of Bob's fuel to power our super oven. I will throw it in there for about 30 minutes.
As
Season it
you're
with a little Karndarian Himalayan spices.
as you're putting the spice on the body, Har Har opens the door behind you. He's like, "Sir, we were just looking for some juice boxes."
I was like, no, I'm not gonna kill this child too. It did cross my mind though.
Won't lie to you.
I'll open the fridge and pull out a kitty cocktail, which is Everclear and grenadine, as we talked about earlier.
He drinks it. He goes, "Okay," and he walks away.
Then I'll keep cooking until we get there.
Okay.
There's just like a foot sticking out of like a.
The smell of Teletubby meat is filling the Eimer, and but it smells good. It's mashed with enough Sabaro salt to.
It's like warm cotton candy with oregano.
It smells like a normal Sabaros, ironically enough. Like it's pretty good, and
That
you know,
Sabaros
you
salt
get it, but you're
really
gonna be
overpowers
disappointed when you get
everything.
it. Yeah, and so the Eimer lifts off, and it kicks up some dust as it takes off from the planet and goes towards the space station. And as you're approaching, it's like domed on top with two larger domes on the sides of those with like tubes sticking out of it from various angles. And the Eimer parks against one of the tubes, and it's like an airlock. So it opens up and everything. And as you walk down, or well, do you guys get off and go down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Should I jump to that? Okay.
We've done this song. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, Bill, who are we picking up here?
Well, you're gonna need to pick up Jerry Jerboa and Godfrey Goose.
And
they're just inside. This is Jerry Jerboa's timeshare.
Oh, okay.
His orbital timeshare.
Eimer team, let's go.
Okay, so as you walk down the tunnel, you get to a door at the end of it, and you start to hear kind of like cheerful music playing, like, and it's and the walls are painted with like circles of color, so like yellow, green, red, and all that, and it's like almost like a fun house kind of thing. And there's light coming in from like a door at the end of the tunnel. There's just two little windows on it, and as you get close, there's a panel on the wall, and it says it's like a comm, and it says, "Oh, you're here just in time for Godfrey's birthday party."
We charge extra for birthdays.
The door opens up, and you see a giant jerboa with black fur wearing red pants, and it's bouncing up and down. You guys know what a jerboa is, really quick, right? Yeah, it's like a big gerbil.
Kind of looks like a big mouse.
Yeah, a little bit. With big legs and
like
stuff.
Like a big black mouse with red pants. Table.
Well, you see it bouncing there, and it's got big, kind of creepy eyes, like giant eyes that are way too big for it, and it's like hunched over, and it's got tufts of fur are missing from its body, and there's a table in the middle of the room with a really miserable looking goose sitting at one end of the table, and a cake with one candle on it, and the goose is just like looking at the candle, and Jerry Jerboa is bouncing up and down. Come inside, and it bounces towards the table. He's like, "We gotta sing happy birthday."
Do we have to?
Yes.
Are we legally obligated?
You have to sing happy birthday.
We demand compensation for it.
Sing happy birthday.
No.
Immediately. You guys come into the room.
I feel like Cyrus can like download the worst recording ever of Happy Birthday, like from the internet. Throga. Is it Throgafellnet? Is that this game?
Yeah, is my Throgafellnet working in here? I probably have one installed for any other birthday occasions. Yeah.
As you walk into the room, the goose kind of like looks over at you. It just kind of sighs, and then it looks back at the candle. So do you join him at the table?
Yes, hang on. I have to find a really bad YouTube video of Happy Birthday.
Does anyone want to like look around or anything?
I'm always looking around. My eyes are darting everywhere.
All the time.
Okay.
Do I notice anything?
You can
while
roll.
My eyes are darting.
You can roll a brain check.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. You see, there's the table with the cake and a miserable-looking goose at the end of it, and there's a few chairs around the table, like it's a long rectangular table. And Jerry has bounced towards the end of the table, and he's sitting down, but he's kind of bouncing in his chair. He's really excited. Beyond him is like a McDonald's play place looking thing, like it's tubes and stuff that like a hamster would run around in. And there's also a few giggling orbs floating around.
All right, Jerry, are you ready for your birthday song?
Let's sing. God, it's Godfrey's birthday. Let's sing Godfrey a happy birthday song.
This just comes out of my speakers.
You all have to sing. We all have to sing. We all have to sing.
This has a lot more build-up than I was
We all have to sing. We all have to sing.
Here we go.
Jerry slams his hands on the table and it stops your thing. Please. And before Jerry says anything, Godfrey looks up. Wait a minute, man. Don't do anything crazy, Jerry. And Jerry's like, do you know how fucking long I've been preparing for Godfrey's birthday?
Okay.
Come in here and you won't sing happy birthday.
I sang happy birthday.
Sing it in American English.
America hasn't been a thing in 20 million for
Godfrey's like, let's just get this over with. We'll go to the concert and have a good time. And Jerry's like, no, we're not going to. There isn't a concert.
Like
It won't work. And Godfrey's just go now. We can't do this right now. We have to go. It won't work. Jerry bounces up onto the table. What's that?
Somebody keep talking as Godfrey. It's like it's like
Very
Tony
weird.
Soprano. Donald Duck, you know?
It's very hard to do.
I
Jerry
like
bounces up onto the table and he's pounding around. He's really angry. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work.
Excuse me, Mr. Jerry. The way you jump, it's very shows off all the musculature of your legs. It's very nice.
Thank you. I've been doing squats. It kind of tones him down a little bit. Roll a charm check.
13 plus 2 is
He
15.
itches his head like this, and some fur comes out.
So, what do you mean by it won't work? What's supposed to work? Or what are you trying to do? Just
Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? He doesn't know anything.
actually, you know, Jerry, you calm down. I want to talk to Godfrey.
You gotta get me out of here. You haven't opened your presents yet. And Jerry reaches from the other side of the table and he whips out a box and throws it on the table. He's like, you gotta open your presents. And Godfrey's like, I don't want to open my presents.
Open your presents, Godfrey.
I don't want to open my presents.
Open your presents,
And Jerry's like,
We're
you
supposed
gotta
to pick them
open.
both up? Or
What's
just
that?
one of them? Are we supposed to pick them both up or just one of them?
You're supposed to pick them both up.
Okay. It's the job we gotta do, huh? Dead or alive.
Are we going to the concert? Should we open your present, Godfrey? No.
Rixel, what's the over-under on
Bob's
being
just
able
gonna
to
sit down
murder
and keep
one
watching.
of them?
I feel like I'm doing all the role playing.
I don't know.
I mean, it's entertaining.
I had to leave for a second. Did we eat the cake? Can I eat the cake?
No, the cake. You failed to sing "Happy Birthday." Jerry wanted you all to sing "Happy Birthday" together, and
With
you
the cake,
failed.
Nobody
He
sang
didn't
along
like
with
the
my
candle.
German
Which now that I
birthday
think about it, I set that up as a choice, but Rixel can't sing "Happy Birthday," so that was I set you up to fail.
But is the cake still there?
The cake is still there.
I will absorb. I will be like shoving my hands in.
As you get closer, Jerry uses his jerboa tail and like a whip. You don't sing "Happy Birthday." You don't get to eat the cake. His voice changes. He's like more gravelly now.
All
Understand.
right, let's get this over with, everyone. I know this song is cursed and is offensive in most of our cultures because of the long history we have in the Happy Birthday Wars. But we must gather ourselves and do what must be done in order for the Eimer Crew to get paid.
Good. And Jerry sits. He like slowly bounces back towards the end of the table. And Godfrey's like, "Oh no."
My dad fought in the Birthday Wars, so this means a lot to me.
To get Droopsy to play the flute.
There we go.
Get
There we go.
somber. Okay.
So Bob starts to sing.
Well, I was gonna kind of direct you guys. Jerry's
uh,
like, ready, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Dear
Dear.
blink twice if you're in immediate physical danger. Happy birthday to you. What did the goose do? Did it blink twice?
I blinked like a million times.
Jerry stands up. Yay! Now we can open your presents. And he runs out across the
goose
table. Yeah, he did. He blinked a lot. He blinked a shit. He jumped up. Jerry jumps up and he lands on the table and he kicks the cake across the room and he grabs Godfrey on the shoulders and he runs towards the airlock at the other side of the room. Time to open your presents. And Godfrey's like,
I take the knife from my body.
Knife introduced in Act 1.
And I slit the Achilles.
Oh my god. Well, let's roll a fight check.
Okay, 4. Oh, that one bounced out of my tray. Hold on. Ooh, 4. Ooh, 4. What is that?
Okay.
3 4s?
Good,
12?
good.
Well, I was about to say, man, fuck.
16. That was a 2.
Okay.
No, what am I talking about? 12 plus 2 is 14.
So how do you do it?
I saw the whip action he did with his tail. I did the same thing with my body, but there's a knife at the end of it, and I just nipped the Achilles.
So Jerry falls to the floor and everything, and he's bleeding on his ankle, and Godfrey gets away from him a little bit and falls. So there's feather and fur flies out as they're both very stressed out. And Jerry like stands up really quick, and he faces you, and he goes, and he slaps his wrist like this. He has a device on his wrist. All the gravity in the room shuts off, and you start to float upward.
I'm gonna turn on my magnetic boots.
That's fine. Yeah, fair.
And I just keep looking.
Godfrey's
Why did
like,
you do
oh,
this?
shit. Oh my god, he's gonna kill us all.
I'm just gonna walk over to Godfrey and just grab him by the leg.
But Jerry's also so now Jerry's he's got like a rocket thing on his back, and he kind of rotates towards you and rockets at you like a
Ooh, me or
sometimes it is what it is. Like a fur rocket.
Oh
Cyrus?
shit.
Yeah. So roll a grit check to see how well you
Yeah, I
take
was
the
about
hit.
to say, I just hold a hand out. Wait. Just see if he hits me. I got a 1.
Oh man.
So
He
I probably just
smashes-
like, and then I drop Godfrey.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Well, no. So Jerry hits you super hard, and since you're on your ankles back like this, it actually hurts your ankles enough to like break you off the floor.
my feet are still there.
No, yeah. If you want to do that, actually, I was going to do that.
I'm
but
a
I wasn't
robot.
sure if
It's fine.
I should name you. So you get ripped off from your ankles down and everything, and Jerry bounces off to you into the middle of the room, and he faces Rixel, and he's about to charge again.
Rick still barely understanding what's going on is giving like the what gesture. He doesn't do anything.
You don't do anything?
No,
Okay,
just-
well roll a grit
slow
check
motion.
because he's about to come at you.
That's a 2,
That's not good.
not a 1.
Man, you guys are gonna die. They're gonna kill the entire cast. So as Jerry comes at you, he actually pivots in midair and he slides his tail around your neck and then drags you to the ground and like rolls you across the floor a little bit. And then he turns to look at Bob.
I'm just floating ankleless. I hate this.
I just want to follow up with what happened with Dave real because I've been hanging on to Dave this whole time.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
there we go. Okay, yeah, let's give you a second. Maybe you can fix his situation.
So did he lose grip of Godfrey when he?
Yeah, I
did.
want to
Yeah,
say
Godfrey's
Godfrey's
tumbling.
stayed put in
Because I want to say, I want to try to use my tail to grab Godfrey as Cyrus would fly.
Godfrey is far away from you guys.
Drazel, I love you like a son, but you're gonna have to use me to boost to Godfrey.
You're gonna have to put the duck in your mouth. This has just been a big trick to get Jason to put shit in his mouth. No,
Can I use my tail to
Godfrey's-
bounce Cyrus back?
Yeah, like you can. Are you saying like basically launch off me so I bounce that way and you go towards Godfrey?
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. I'll
situation?
use my
Yes.
tail. To,
Yeah,
That you
okay.
can do. Yes.
You
Alright.
gotta let go, Drazel.
What-
You've been with me this whole time.
What do you want me to roll for this?
Roll a flight check. We're doing good with
That's
that.
right. Yeah.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So
Might not be very
bounce.
accurate.
You bounce off of Cyrus's chest, and it's kind of a flimsy thing. You're moving slower than you thought you would. So a lot of the, technically, if we're gonna get real technical, you would bounce Cyrus to the floor and go nowhere. But because he gets all the energy, so he goes that way. Anyway, you move a little slower towards Godfrey, so you're like reaching out, and Godfrey's like,
Yeah, so I'll be making the move towards Godfrey.
okay, so you're moving towards Godfrey. Jerry is facing. He's got Rixel with his tail around his neck, and he's facing Bob, and you can see the engine on his back charging up.
Oh, what am I doing? I have a rocket pack. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that he did to me, just like rocket punch.
That's fine. Yeah, Bob's gonna expand as wide as he can to like the size of a sheet.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, Jerry comes at you, and he brings Rixel with him. And as he's about to approach you, he pivots again as well. And I want you to roll. What you're gonna basically? I want you to see if you do anything about countering this. What do you think you should roll?
Well, grit. I'm just trying to cover his face.
Okay, I'll say grit. I'll allow grit.
Like
That was one of the ones I was gonna
absorbing the
suggest.
G's of his face and my body across it.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
grit,
got an 11
11. Okay.
plus 2, so 13.
Okay, cool. So he messes up his pivot as he's coming at you, and he was going to throw Rixel at you, but instead he kind of moves into you, and Rixel like gets flung away from his tail a little bit. So he kind of enters you, but from the side. He's not necessarily in front, like his face isn't near you. His like side and tail and leg is. So he hits you like a sheet, but he's not moving. And Godfrey goes,
I want to punch him so that he flies towards the airlock with my rocket backpack.
And I'd like to like I'd like to like body pump like to help steer. You know what I mean? I know what I mean anyway.
You kind of get him into position.
The only
and I'm
other
just gonna, like,
professional dancer in the group knows what I mean.
okay, I want you both to roll we'll call this a fight check. I think this
Could
is
it be a flight
body
check
pump
for
is
me?
not a fight check. How about a brawn
okay, you
check?
can do a brawn, Dave can do a flight check, actually. We'll
Okay.
do that.
I was gonna say that seems right.
I failed that last roll, so I'd like to use one of my adversity tokens to give a pep talk to Bob the Blob in a flashback. It's just like a flashback of a bunch of scenes of like them just like bumping each other like at different points of the ship. So you get a +2 to this.
I love that.
I'm gonna
That's
reroll that.
awesome. One is in the showers, by the way.
Oh my god.
So I rolled a 9 plus 2 then, so 11.
I feel like Dave
Okay.
got this.
I got 21.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what'd you roll, Chris?
I got 11.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, which you didn't need to do too much. So you basically bounce Jerry upwards, kind of softball.
I see the visions of Rixel's clean chest, just clean chest, no hair.
slow motion.
And, like,
He's got like
slow
super
motion.
long nipples. And in slow motion, it's like.
and
bit
I
of sweat.
jiggle off of him.
Oh my god. Okay, and so you saw Paul serve Jerry Jerboa up, and he's kind of like rotating in midair and everything, and he's flailing. He's like this, and then Cyrus comes from the side and like hits him, and it's kind of like an Alien when you see the alien queen go like this or whatever. And as they're flying across the room, actually, Jerry's mouth opens and a smaller Jerboa mouth comes out. and his tail is like trying to wrap around Cyrus.
Do I hit him like into the airlock door?
Let's say you hit the door, but it's shut.
Yeah. I want to just slam the button for the airlock.
Okay.
Because guess who can survive in space? Me.
Can anyone else?
Not Jerboas, though.
Yeah, everybody goes no. Okay.
I'm not thinking about that.
Luckily, I'm smarter. I'm one step ahead of you here, and it's an airlock. So there's a door, then a space, then a door.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
So my
So,
rockets are probably still going while I slam on the door.
Okay, you
the
slam
door.
on the door, and Jerry kind of fights you, so you got to roll a fight check to see if you can push him into that space.
Yeah, that makes sense. 14. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you push him into the airlock, but he wraps his tail around you, and then he tries to yank you in with him. So one
That's
more
fine.
roll.
No, I don't even
Oh,
fight
okay,
against
you don't
that.
even fight
I'm
against-
gonna go out with them.
He pulls
Yeah.
you in, and he slaps his wrist, and like the airlock shuts behind him. He's like, "We're going together." He thinks he's got you.
Yep. Yeah, we're
Time
going
to open
together.
our presents.
Okay.
Godfrey's like,
I turn to look at everybody on the other side of the airlock door, and I just go, "Do it, yeah, do it, press the button."
somebody's got it. Who? Or Rixel? Or
Rick still looks like he's doing it.
Yeah, Rick still.
okay. You're gonna need to fly at it a little bit. So
Uh,
do a flight check.
okay.
You gotta like push yourself off the floor and get to it.
Over the comms, I'm just like, you did that pretty eagerly.
Jerry, by the way,
Wow,
Jerry
no
slams.
hesitation, huh?
Jerry slams Cyrus into the floor and starts to like beat on his chest and head.
Ow!
Yeah, you thought this
Ow.
was just gonna be easy.
I get an 8 to fly over there.
You fly over there. Okay, you fly over there and you hit the door and you see like lights go. And then the airlock on the outside goes like this, and Jerry looks up. Like, oh. And just go right out, and Jerry like crystallizes.
And just be like, ew, 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 ew. He shatters.
Yeah, he just shatters. Part of his claws like still in Cyrus's shoulder.
I'm just gonna like turn on
a radio to Cyrus. Can you push him towards the ship, please? We have consumed a bit of our sustenance recently. It's frozen. It keeps it fresh.
So many bodies.
I got pieces. I set on my beacon. Please bring my feet to the ship. It's still just gravity onto the floor.
Drazzle, can you move with Godfrey towards the floor?
Yeah, I can use the tail to kind of like angle me.
Yeah, and like, push
Why
off
don't
the
you use your
ceiling.
tongue to like
Yeah.
grab the
Yeah,
floor.
that's true. Actually.
Yeah,
that's way better.
I can do that too.
Okay, we'll say that.
Still
And as
slathered in
you
milk.
as you get to the floor, Godfrey climbs up. Like there's little handholds and stuff in the floor to help for situations like this. He goes, "Fuck, I was the boss. For 35 years, he's just been trying to have my birthday every day since." He hits the button, and the zero or gravity comes back on. So anybody who's in the floating in the air falls down. which Bob hits the floor like a Jello mold. Just
I was gonna say it's a splat, and since I'm still in that like trampoline style thing, it's just like wet noodles just hitting the floor.
I just land on all fours, just like, whoa.
I would like to try to catch the cake before it hits the floor.
Oh, he kicked the cake like way early.
Oh,
on.
no.
Yeah, Jerry fucked that cake
it
up.
ruined?
real bad.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I just figured out that my ability to live out in space is based on a number of minutes based on a grit check, and I only rolled the 3, so you're gonna have to hurry.